Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, our fellow members, Anns and Annets. We welcome you to the 52nd installation ceremony of the Rotary Club of Cochin East for this year, 2023-24. This evening, we're about to witness the installation of Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Vinu Mammen as the 52nd President of the Rotary Club of Cochin East, chartered on the 21st of June 1972 as the third club in Cochin.
We, the Easterners, have been doing service to the society for the last 51 years with the power of our combined efforts. We have been encouraging diversity of vocations within our membership and in our activities and services. As Rotarians, we have been leaders in implementing our core values, which reflects in the objectives of Rotary and the four-way test.
Senior Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian John Charco, is requested to lead the procession of dignitaries to the dais. Senior Sergeant at Arms John Charco is leading the procession, followed by President Rotarian Arun S. Reddy, incoming President Rotarian Vinu Mammen, Assistant Governor Major Donor Jayraj T.S., Rotary Ann Durga Devi, incoming First Lady Rotary Ann Beena Vinu, Secretary Rotarian J.S. Subramaniam, and the
this meeting in connection with the installation of PHF Rotarian Vinu Mammen as the 52nd President of Rotary Cochin East is hereby called to order.
I would like to request Rotarian Dr. Sonia to come forward and start this auspicious day with a beautiful prayer. Kindly rise.
पुराणपुरुषं देवं नानाक्रीडाकरं मुदा मया विनं दुर्विभाव्यं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् परात्परं चिदानन्दं निर्विकारं हृदि स्थितं गुणातीतं गुणमयं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् सृजन्तं पालयन्तं च संहारन्तं निजेच्छया सर्वविघ्नहरं देवं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् नानादैत्यनिहान्तारं नानारूपाणि बिभ्रतं नानायुधधरं भक्त्यां मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् सर्वशक्तिमयं देवं सर्वरूपधरं विभुं सर्वविद्याप्रवक्तारं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् पार्वतीनन्दनं शम्भोरानन्दपरिवर्धनं भक्तानन्दकरं नित्यं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् मुनिध्येयं मुनिनुतं मुनिकामप्रपूरेशं नमाम्यहम् सर्वज्ञाननिहन्तारं सर्वज्ञानरं शुचिं सत्यज्ञानमयं सत्यं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम् अनेककोटिब्रह्माण्डनायकं जगदीश्वरम् अनेकविभवं विष्णुं मयूरेशं नमाम्यहम्
Thank you. Thank you, Rotarian Dr. Sonia. All Rotarians are requested to continue standing. I request Rotarian past President Prem Varghese to render the four-way test.
Of the things we think, say, or do? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you, Prem. May I now request Rotarian past President, MPHF Thomas George, to formally welcome the gathering.
A very good evening, one and all. We are gathered here to witness the installation ceremony of our incoming president, Rotarian PHF Vinu Mammen. He would be installed as the 52nd president of our club. A warm president, secretaries, office bearers of sister clubs, fellow Rotarians, and guests. In fact, we had a very special invitee today, our incoming president's mother, Mrs. Annama Mammen, and his co-brother J.B. Punnus and family, and his nephew Reuben and family. I presume the traffic. Thank you. Yeah, so the individual acknowledgement of the presidents and secretaries and other officials would be carried on later. It is customary to introduce the president and the office bearers in the course of the installation ceremony. Normally, it is a very tame affair where the achievements and good deeds of the people are spoken in length. But in our club, we do it very differently. I understand our senior Rotarian Major Lal Varghese has insisted he wanted to do the same. So do sit back and enjoy the evening as it unfolds. God bless. Yes, dear Vinu might need a lot of it tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian MPHF Thomas George. I welcome our president now, Rotarian MPHF Arun is ready to address the club to make his presidential address.
Dear AG, Rotarian Jairaj, GGR and my mate, Dr. Kuriakos Anthony, incoming President Rotarian Vinu Mammen, incoming Secretary, Rotarian Matthew Sunny, Secretary Jaya Subramanian, and First Ladies on the dais, Beena and Durga, Rotarians, aunts, Annets, and invited guests. A very good evening to you all. A lot of you would know that I have had the good fortune of being the designated, dedicated English-speaking driver for quite a few superstar Rotarians of Cochin East. Rotarian Sunny Matthew, Rotarian Raghu Ramachandran, Rotarian Manoj Johns have been a few of my eminent passengers on such occasions. I must also say that I get engaged as the driver not for my exceptional driving skills, but for more sober reasons. Now, I have gained a lot of my Rotary wisdom during such driving sessions. So, on one of those trips from Rotary, when I was driving Sunnychayan and Manoj Jones back home, Sunnychayan simply said, "Arun, do you know that there is nothing in Rotary called my ear?" Simply because a president can achieve nothing on his own. And today, as I stand before you, I know that the statement is so true. You can see that we have received so many awards and recognitions last year. Now, with the kind of team that we have at Cochin East and with the kind of guidance that I received from my AG, Rotarian Raghu Ramachandran, GGR, Sijo, and the team at Cochin East, a president and his club can achieve nothing less. Now, with regards to the awards, undoubtedly, I need to make some mentions here. Undoubtedly, the best of the awards that we received was for our Secretary, Jaya Subramanian. She got the Best in Class Secretary Award for the club. And thank you, Jaya, for showing us how the job is done. I need to mention one more thing with regards to the awards. So one of our projects that I thought didn't receive its due from the district was our flagship fundraiser event, Kochi Angadi. It was certainly the best PR that Rotary ever received in recent times, and I would like to thank Joseph, the project chair, for the event. Thank you, dear Joseph. And mind you, we are not letting you off the hook. We shall rock it again this year. Joseph, I hope you're listening to me. Now, so much for last year. If you look at the awards closely, you will know that most of them have an indelible stamp of our incoming president, Rotarian Vinu Mammen. You name the project, be it Kelkamo, our flagship project, service project, the palliative care, the blood check camps, you name it, the chief contributor has been our dear Vinu. Some of the projects like the play equipment donation to OLC School Pala, the newspaper collection for paper bags at special schools, the autism calendar, etc., has been conceived and executed solely by Vinu. You know what he does? After the project has been executed, he sends us a couple of photographs and asks Jaya and myself to report it. And we do that very happily. Friends, the most valuable resource that you can ever give to Rotary is not your money. It's your time and commitment. And over the years, we have seen that Vinu has been generous with both these resources. I'm sure with a loving partner like Beena and an able leader like Matthew Sunny to assist him, and the whole club lining beside him, there is no limit to what we can achieve in the coming year. Let us all spread smiles and create hope in the world. I would like to thank my partner Durga, sweetheart, for putting up with my antics and tantrums through the year, and for not running away to the farthest corner of the earth. Seriously, I did expect you to, Durga. Before I step down, I have the pleasant and happy duty of honoring 2 of our Rotarians with the PHF pins for contributions received during the last year. I would like to invite our past president, Rotarian Jayaraja, onto the stage. And to do the honors, I invite our AG, Rotarian Jayaraj, and our GGR, Rotarian Dr. Kuriakos Anthony. Rotarian Jayaraja has been a seasoned contributor. So that is Jayaraj pinning Jayaraja. The other, please stay back. The other member that I would like to call upon stage is Rotarian Anil John. Anil. So there's something I would also like to invite our incoming president, Rotarian Vinu Mammen, to join us on the stage here. Anil John, there's something that I need to mention in this regard. Anil was only 3 months old in Rotary when he decided to become a PHF. And he didn't realize that actually. And Vinu is here because Vinu is the one who introduced Anil to Rotary. And we are sure, Anil, this is going to be a long journey and happy one. Please. Thank you. So friends, that is it from me. Goodbye, and do enjoy the wonderful evening.
Thank you, Rotarian Arun. It was indeed wonderful to have you as our 51st president, and our club has achieved greater heights under your able leadership. Now, it is time to watch our secretary's report. May I invite Rotarian Jaya Subramaniam to present the annual report of the club for the year 2022-23.
President Arun, incoming President Rotarian Vinu Mammen, GGR Rotarian, AG Rotarian Jayaraj, GGR Rotarian Kuriakos, incoming Secretary Rotarian Matthew Sunny, First Ladies Durga and Veena, and my friends in Cochin East. Good evening to you all. We'll present an audio visual for 5 minutes on the activities of the year. Thank you, Kishore. If there is something that I've learned in my 6 decades of life, is that we need to learn to enjoy the journey, no matter where the destination takes you. So with this in mind, I said yes to Arun when he asked me to be the secretary for the Rotary year, and I put my mind to it, to enjoy the journey. And boy, it was the best ride of my life. Thanks to my fellow members of Rotary Cochin East. During this journey, I relearned a new side of me as well. Found amazing new friends both inside and outside the club, found that our Rotary fraternity is the best, that camaraderie equates Cochin East, and also that we have the best set of ants in our club. And during this journey, President Arun donned many hats. I discovered a new side of him. He oscillated between a taskmaster and being a friend. I took my cue and synced right in and was careful not to deviate. He was sometimes a strict disciplinarian, sometimes a friend, sometimes an even indulgent brother, but never letting go his sense of purpose. Thank you, Arun, for giving me a long rope. You are the best. AG Raghu Ramachandran, longtime friend and boss for this year. Loved the way you always got your reports very tactfully. Thank you. First Lady Durga, thank you for always giving me company and seeing to it that I'm comfortable all the time. My Joint Secretary Revati for filling in whenever required. And a big thanks to my big girl gang for always having my back and supporting me at all times. You are the best. Immediate past President Kuriakose, Vinu, and the rest of the team, thank you for your valuable inputs, support, guidance, and Vinu and Kuriakose, special thanks for the Uber service provided at all times. IPP Kuriakose, thank you so much for your staunch support in putting this AV together. All in all, a rewarding milestone year where I learned new things about our club, its members, got a sense of belonging, made new friends, strengthened existing bonds, and found that each avenue of Rotary assumes a new meaning once you take up a post. And I vouch once again, East is the best. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Jaya. This report actually needs a huge round of applause. To achieve this, the team has shown true determination and dedication, and the awards received is a testimony of the same. Now, the First Lady, Rotary Ann Durga Devi, will present the report of Ann's initiative.
Dignitaries on and off the dais, Rotarians, Anns, Annets, invited guests, good evening all. I would like to start off by thanking all the Anns for the overwhelming support all through the previous year. It is a great privilege to present a report of all the initiatives that our Anns had taken during the year 22-23. We started the year with a visit to Ammakuil Old Age Home in the month of July. A meal donation was given and we had a great time with the inmates. In the same month, we contributed Annam to Indira Gandhi Hospital also, and the financial aid was handed over to a cancer patient who needed stem cell therapy as referred by Kochmulanti. Saplings and grow bags were distributed, and we Anns set a Ponnona Thotam in the balconies for our Onam. Financial support was given to a girl student pursuing MS in cyber security as referred by our Secretary Jaya. Medicines and provisions were given to a special child's mother who was undergoing cancer treatment. Financial assistance was given to a girl child pursuing occupational therapy in Manipal University for procuring a laptop. In the month of October, medicines worth rupees 7,000 was donated to Ammakoil Old Age Home. Educational assistance was given to a boy pursuing an entrance course in Paravur as recommended by our Dr. Jenny Sebastian. An incinerator worth rupees 9,000 was donated to our adopted St. Philomena School at Kunamavu, referred by Rotarian Johnson and Vidya. We could organize a ladies' trip to Adrapalli in February. In the month of March, we donated furniture to Old Age Home Chunangameli. All through the year, we were able to continue our Annam initiative to Indira Gandhi Memorial Cooperative Hospital, Kadavantara. As I express my gratitude to all our aunts for the guidance and assistance received through the year, let us all pledge to line up beside our incoming First Lady Beena as she continues the good work of our aunts. Thank you.
Thank you, Durga, for the report. Now, to the most awaited part of this function. We have all known Rotarian Vinu Mammen for the past few years. But let's hear the unheard and unseen about him from Rotarian past President MPHF Major Lal Verghese, inviting Rotarian Lal to introduce our incoming president.
ബീനയ്ക്ക് ബോധക്കേട് വല്ലതും ഉണ്ടോ? My partner in crime, are you ready? It is our privilege to introduce President for the year 23-24. Not this. Not this also. Not this also. Yes, this one. Our incoming President Vinu Mammen and First Lady Beena are so well behaved and so good natured people that we could not dig out any dirt about them. But I persisted but was still unsuccessful. Born to Mr. and Mrs. Kurian Mammen, Vinu completed his schooling in Infant Jesus Anglo-Indian School, Tangasheri, Kollam. Vinu did his P degree from Fatima Mata National College and graduated from St. Joseph's College, Devagiri, Kozhikode. You would like to see the college? Yes. Vinu completed his, from Kozhikode. After that, from Dawar College, Mumbai, Vinu completed his diploma in computer studies in 1981 and straight away moved to Muscat. In 1983, he was transferred to Abu Dhabi. He worked for 36 years in the IT department of National Petroleum Construction Company and took retirement in 2016. In 1985, an incident happened in this till then bachelor's life. Yes, Beena entered his space. Beena is from Manargad and her father was with SBT. Her mother was a housewife and she passed away recently. So I asked Beena what made her choose Vinu, and she sang this song for me. Ellarum chollana kallalla nenjilennu Karinkallalla nenjilennu. Meaning, everyone said Vinu is a nice man. For ellarkum vendi Beena angane Vinune ketti. You can see the photographs. Beena and Vinu are blessed with a daughter, Dr. Christina, who is in UK, with Jeff, her husband, and Ethan and Lamb, their sons. Joel, their son, is in Germany, who got married recently to Nibi. This is their latest photograph. The wonderful thing about them is the whole family actively takes part in our Christmas Carol program, where we visit individual Rotarian houses with cakes. I must thank past President Prem for starting this fantastic program. I love this job of introducing people as I get to know more about their families. I spoke to Kochanama, mother of Vinu. She says Vinu was naughty as a youngster, but his elder sister Jamila, who is in Bombay, and Elena, his younger sister in UK, would get the thrashing. He is very homely and used to be besides her always. Kochaname, thank you. I spoke to Joel in Germany, Dr. Christina in UK. I also spoke to Bina's sister Binu. She's here. Her husband Jebi, who's a backbencher, and Sachin, their eligible bachelor son, who is getting hitched to Lynn Matthew soon. All of them are here, I believe. Vinu's nephew, Dr. Ruben Roy, his wife, Dr. Ria, and their son, Elia, are also present today. They're there? Yeah. Vinu is really horribly terrible or terribly horrible in cracking jokes. He starts by announcing first that I have a joke to tell. This year, it is in your own best interest that you escape when you hear this statement. This was not my idea, Joel and Christina's advice, because at home they all make an obvious fake laugh only because he said in the beginning that it was a joke. Poor Vinu. Veena is very spiritual. She loves her vodka. Jokes apart, she's got the first prize in praying in Abu Dhabi, says Joel in fun. As a teacher, she used to take pride in making Joel and Christina participate in all sorts of competition. That is what brought joy for her. Rotary and Mercy, their dear family friend and a Cochinese family, describes Vinu in a poem, Charge of the Light Brigade, by Lord Tennyson. Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Vinu expects this from all of us. He has a big bro attitude. Vinu says that his wife Beena is his strength and all other ladies are his weakness. So to make up for this weakness of Vinu, we, the past presidents of Cochin East, after a brainstorming, deliberation and discussion, have decided to gift him a mankini. For all those who have not seen a mankini, please look at the screen. Now children are advised to close their eyes or see this at your own peril. Next one, more dangerous. I don't know what to say. It was with great difficulty and customs clearance issue that we have imported one from Australia, a nice fluorescent green one. In fact, to clear customs, I had to wear this over my clothes to bring it into India. This will also be as a fundraiser for our club projects this year. To see President Vinu in this mankini, a charge of rupees 2,500 per person will be collected. All ladies are requested to please raise your left hand. All ladies, please raise your left hand. There are no ladies in this room. Ladies, please. Sangeeta, you are a lady, please. Yeah, all ladies, please raise your hand. Yes, Shailachikuru Nanam, Pukku, Kai, all ladies, please. Left hand. What about the MC table? Ladies there, please. I want all the hands up. Okay, thank you. You all will be suitably accommodated to enjoy this spellbounding and spectacular view. Thank you, ladies, for a wonderful response. Those ladies in the photographs paid rupees 2,500 each for posing with Vinu. May I request Rotarian Ganesh to very carefully hand this over to Vinu Mammen. Vinu, one advice, wear it discreetly. It is not as comfortable as it looks for both the user and the viewer. Vinu doesn't know what to do with this. As a young boy itself, Vinu had an association with Rotary. He was an interactor in 1971-72, then a Rotaractor from 73 to 79. Thereafter, his profession took him to Abu Dhabi. There they made very good friends. When Vinu and Beena returned back to India, they happened to meet this great persona, par excellence. Any idea who it was? Nyantanda Murugan. Yes, me. I introduced Vinu to Rotary Club of Cochin East, and Vinu and Beena made lots of friends again. Do you know that we have a former beauty queen amongst us? Yes, Vinu Mammen. She was the chairperson of BCM College and was crowned as the Nicel Queen in the Mammen Mappala Hall at Kottayam. She was one of the 6 finalists, and they were asked to perform a task as told by the judges. Beena was asked to sing. Beena is looking down. Singing for her was a Waterloo, but she boldly sang, Manjani Kumbil, Uru Kingini Tumbil, from the hit Malayalam movie Manjil Virinja Pookal. The whole crowd was crying and booing, hearing her sing. But Beena Ara Mole sang the song, the lyrics of which she had no idea, the tune also her own. The judges had to intervene and declare her the winner as the Nicel Queen to avoid the crowd stampede. Vinu now uses Nicel powder only at all the parts of the body. Binu, Beena's sister, please stand up. Beena, if you want to smash somebody's head, there she is. Please feel free after the meeting. Both the sisters are very close and like friends. Manslailo? In fact, I didn't make up. Vinu makes lovely sausage biryani, and I don't think I will get to taste it ever. No chance this year anyway. His brother-in-law, Jebbi, is here. How do you respond? He uses Vinu as his electrician in his house. Any electrical issues, Vinu is called, as Vinu likes to tinker with these dangerous things. Look at the bulb sitting, my God. Short circuit? No. I am sure you have all seen Vinu adjusting the volume of our mic in our Rotary Hall. Beena, Vinu has been called for active duty towards Rotary International for the year 23-24. So this type of display of emotion will be missing for a year. You know why? Because this is what our team, President Vinu and Secretary Vinu Matthew Sunny intends to do this year. Vinu, no offense meant. Beena, Christina specifically told me not to give you any surprises this year. Before I wind up, Vinu, I must read out verbatim something which was sent to me by Jeffrey, your son-in-law from UK. Even Christina is not aware of this message. I quote, Dada raised a great family and I'm lucky to be part of it. He is like dad to me and he always made me feel welcome at home. I am grateful to him for raising this woman of my dreams and my kids, and I'm lucky to have him as their apapa. Dada, on this special occasion, I wish you all the best and hope you spend the time as president doing what you love to do the most. Sleeping Allah. Unquote. I'm going to copy this and send it to my son-in-law. Just please send something like this to me. Thank you all for your patient hearing. With this introduction, I present you Rotarian Paul Harris Fellow Vinu Mammen, who will be the President of Rotary Club of Cochin East for the year 23-24. Thank you. Vinu and Beena, ennodu naale mee sneham thanne vene. Thank you.
Thank you, Major Lal. We now request our Rotarian MPHF Arun is ready to install Rotarian PHF Vinu Mammen as the 52nd President of the Rotary Club of Cochin East for the year 23-24.
keep it in safe custody. Use it if need be, but wisely and firmly. Dear fellow Rotarians and guests, I have great pleasure in presenting to you the 52nd President of Rotary Kochinis, PHF Rotarian Vinu Mammen.
Thank you. Now over to the 52nd President of Rotary Club of Cochin East, Rotarian PHF Vinu Mammen.
It's my first duty as president of this club to install Rotarian PHF Arun S. Reddy as the immediate past president.
President Vinu Mammen and the First Lady, Beena Vinu, would like to hand over a memento to the outgoing President, Arun S. Reddy, and the outgoing First Lady, Durga.
Request our newly installed President, Rotarian PHF Vinu Mammen, to deliver his acceptance speech.
On the onset, Major Lal, I had a good image in Cochin East. Thank you for destroying it in the last 7 minutes. But I will not call you Eda Lale tomorrow. I think you got the cue. A journey of 1,000 years starts with a step in the right direction. We are all here to be part of celebrating 52 years of service to humanity. Good evening, fellow Rotarians, friends, and guests. I would like to acknowledge the presence of district officials and fellow presidents and secretaries of sister clubs and guests, and humbly welcome them to Rotary Club of Cochin East. It is right to say that we have weathered many storms, gone through thick and thin, yet stand tall amongst our peers because of our faith in Rotary's core values, which are fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. We have been privileged to have every leadership of this club and members lay more bricks in building up the foundation each year. Service to humanity is service to God. So let love and light radiate through each of us until all who look upon us shall be illuminated by its reflection. Our celebration today is a reflection of our impact in the society. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our club is saddled with the immense task of putting smiles on people's face and providing support to individuals of our community and beyond. Our programs and projects are fashioned in line with the Rotary International and District 3201 priorities. Borrowing the words of the 28th President of US, Woodrow Wilson, there is no higher religion than human service. To work for the common cause, good is the greatest creed. We call on you individuals, family, corporate entities who are present here to support, sponsor, and donate to our programs. I would like to thank my fellow Rotarians for selecting me to lead our club as president of this year. As I stand before you tonight, I am honored to be given the opportunity to serve in this capacity. With your support, you have my sincere assurance, and I will be dedicated to the cause of Rotary in this role. And I will continue to have the same momentum and commitment I had since I was first inducted into this club. Fellow Rotarians and guests, as Winston Churchill famously said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. We must always remember the less fortunate among us, the fact that life in abundance comes as a result of giving ourselves to others, as we have been doing for so many years. This is what we seek to achieve together through the programs and projects. We have set for the year, in line with the Rotary International theme for the year 23-24, Create Hope in the World, and Rotary District 3201 theme, Smile. Immediate past President Arun and team have done projects worth 1 crore and a global grant project Kelkamo worth $30,000. I congratulate Arun and team for all the district awards they have received, which itself is an endorsement to their efforts. We also do hope and believe that we will be able to achieve the same with your help and support. We team 23-24 would like to continue the momentum created by Arun and team and hope to do our best. In order to raise funds for our community service projects, we will be doing our Kochi Angadi this year also. Joseph, that's a cue for you. There are 2 projects which are close to my heart, Kelkamo and Oncology, Pain and Palliative Care. Please contribute and support these projects. Before I conclude for the night, I would like to thank my wife Beena for being my pillar of strength, and my kids Christy, Jeff, Joel and Nibby, although not here today, continue to be my anchor, and all my friends and family for standing by me and supporting me. Looking forward to a productive and fun-filled year. Good night and God bless.
Thank you, President Vinu Mammen. I am sure the club will scale greater heights under your leadership.
President Rotarian Vinu Mammen will now install his team of office bearers. May I request our First Lady, Rotarian Beena Vinu, to join the President. Request the board members to come forward along with their spouses as the names are called. Now, may I request Rotarian past President Kishore Ranganathan to introduce the board for the year 2023-24.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, fellow Rotarians and friends, a very good evening to all. At the helm of Rotary Cochin East, we have our new captain, Vinu Mammen, with wealth of experience and deep commitment to service. Vinu will lead our club with vision, passion, and dedication. We are confident that under his leadership, Rotary Cochin East will continue to flourish and make a profound impact in our community. Working alongside with our president, we have a dynamic and diverse team of individuals who make up the board of directors. Each member brings their unique skills, expertise, and unwavering dedication to our club's mission. Let's begin. Senior Sergeant at Arms. Rotarian Baiju Ambadan joined Cochin East in the year 2000 with his commitment. Being a Sergeant at Arms last year, the President is forced to retain him as the Senior Sergeant at Arms for the year 2023-24. He is into software business, married to Rashmi, and blessed with 2 daughters, Parvati and Ganga.
Welcome
Rotarian
aboard.
Baiju Ambadan as the Senior Surgeon at Arms.
Welcome aboard our flight for 23-24. He's going to be the Chief Security Officer on our flight.
Rotarian Sunil joined Cochin East in 2021. He owns Elson's Bombay Dyeing Store in Aluva, Palarivattam and Thrissur, and the bedsheet store at Palambi Nagar. He is a soft-spoken person outside the family. He loves to travel and meet people. Married to the love of his life, Dr. Divya, and blessed with two daughters, Diya and Adi, studying in Rajagiri Public School. Junior Sergeant at Arms, Sunil Elson for you.
In absentia, I installed Sunil Elson as the Junior Sergeant at Arms.
Rotarian Thomas Vetil Kurian joined Cochin East in the year 2009 along with me. Inducted to Cochin East in the very same hall, but was not serious about Rotary for quite some time. By becoming the secretary of this club, he exhibited his passion and commitment to Rotary. A soft-spoken Rotarian and advertising professional, Rotarian Thomas Vetil Kurian will be our president for the year 2024-25. He is married to Shiny and the couple has two children, Gabriel and Nathania. Thomas has also agreed to take one more post this year as the chairman of Public Image. Rotarian Thomas Vetil Kurian.
He is going to be the next captain of our flight. Maybe it's a rocket, or so we do not know. One more pin. Thank you.
Rotarian Matthew Sunny is a qualified lawyer and a versatile personality. He owns a gas agency at Calcutta. He is also an avid plant lover. He has written and published a book in Syrian language. Rotarians, please note, you can expect a minutes in Syrian language soon. During one of our Rotary trips, I asked him why he joined Cochin East. And he told, actually he was thinking of expanding his business by opening a fuel station at Calcutta. To know more, he met our Major Lal. The end of the story. Now, Matthew is exploring Cochin East. During the weekdays, Matthew is unavailable between 7:30 to 8:30. He has some great friends and have a chit-chat session called Darbar. Rotarian Matthew has promised that he will be available on every Monday for our meeting, skipping Darbar. Married to Jis Miss, as my wife calls, the couple is blessed with a daughter, Nathana. Secretary for the year 2023-24, Matthew Sunny, alias Rohan.
Welcome aboard as my co-pilot for the year.
Rotarian Jaya Subramaniam. She joined as an AN in Cochin East during the year 1997, has been an integral part of Cochin East for so many years. Her passion towards the family of Cochin East made her to join as a Rotarian during the year 2012. Every Rotary year, the first half she will be active in Cochin East and the other half in the Rotary headquarters in the US. Jokes apart, an avid reader, gardener, blogger, and a consultant, married to G. Subramaniam and blessed with two daughters, Archana and Sharanya, who are settled in US. Presenting before you the treasurer for the year, Rotarian Jaya Subramaniam.
I would say as the purser of the flight.
Thank you, President. A digital person, a past Rotractor, joined Cochin East in the year 2016, the master behind the success of Kochi Angadi, a jovial and a future leader of Cochin East. His favorite hobbies are binge watching, traveling, and networking. He loves to be in peace at all time. Married to Dr. Peace Joseph, a couple, and the couple is blessed with twins, Rachel and Ryan. Rotarian Joseph Pallat, Vice President for the year 2023-24.
Welcome aboard, Joseph, to our flight. May we get all the valuable help from you to run the aircraft. Thank you.
Chairman Service Projects, Ritesh Rathore. Born and brought up in Mumbai, Ritesh is an engineering graduate from NIT Warangal. He fell in love with Archana during his college years and reason for him to relocate to Kochi. Currently, he is the Director of Fashion, Granite and Tiles, responsible for business transformation and growth. Ritesh is an avid reader of non-fiction books, and in 2022, again this happened, he met our Major Lal. I don't have to tell you what happened. Chairman for the Service Projects, Rotarian Ritesh Rathore. Ritesh and Archana are blessed with 2 kids, Krishiv and Isha.
Welcome aboard our team. Yeah.
Thank you. Last year when I introduced him, I said wherever he goes, the fun flows. Adding to that, wherever he goes, the club goes. He's an amazing host and an entertainer. His skills in cocktail making have made a lot of fans in Cochin East. That includes my wife too. A serial entrepreneur, married to Mahima, blessed with a daughter, Sanjana, and a son, Shiv. Sanjana is married and settled in Chennai. Shiv is pursuing his MBA at Delhi. Presenting to you Rotarian Ganesh, Chairman Club Service for the year 2023-24.
He's going to be the chief steward of our flight.
Chairman Membership Service. When we think about membership, we don't have any other name in Cochin East. I've been mentioning the story of our secretary, how he joined Rotary. Any non-Rotarian who meets Major will get attracted to Cochin East. Adding membership is his passion and roasting them too. This even happened to our president. Chairman Membership, Rotarian past President Lal Verghese.
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
A vibrant and turned Rotarian, adding connection to the youth is what she is into. Dancing, cooking, cycling, running, traveling, and the list goes on. She is multi-talented gold winner. Married to past President Jayaraja and blessed with 2 sons, Udit, who is doing his master's in Germany, and Keshav pursuing his graduation in medicine at Chettinad Medical College, Chennai. Presenting Rotarian Sorna Revati as the chair for youth service for the year 2023-24.
Welcome aboard, Revati.
A tech expert, an entrepreneur who is into education industry. He joined Cochin East in the year 2014. He had a dream to become the secretary of this club. Walked into one of our election meetings. The outcome is he's now the part of past president group. He was instrumental in executing our first global grant project. He's married to Dr. Rupa. The couple has 2 children, Gayatri and Giridhar, studying in Bhavan School, Elamakara. Chairman TRF, Rotarian past president Ravindranath Kamath.
Welcome aboard, Kamath.
Chairman District Priorities, Rotarian M. Jayaraja. He's into pharmaceutical distribution, joined Cochin East in the year 2015, past President and past GGR, an apt person to take up Chairman District projects. He's married to Sarna Revati. Chairman for the District Priorities,
Welcome aboard.
Rotarian Jayaraja. Chairman District Priorities, Chairman Digital Media, Salim Shakur, a retired software consultant who is passionate in creating websites for social clubs. His hobbies are playing tennis, blogging, participating in social events, and so on. He is married to Jubaida Salim and blessed with a daughter Shirin Salim and son Shiraz Salim. Both are married and settled abroad. Chairman Digital Media for the year 2023-24, Rotarian Salim Shakur.
I installed Salim Shakur as the digital media of our club in absentia.
A person with a lot of passion for community service. He joined Cochin East in the year 2009. He was instrumental in starting our second RCC at Kochal, a future leader of Cochin East. He is an MEP consultant by profession, married to Vidya and blessed with 3 kids, Tom, Joe, Sneha, and Abigail. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting before you Rotarian Johnson P. Tommy as a Joint Secretary for the year 2023-24.
Welcome, Johnson, to the team.
Thank you.
Rotarian Shailaja joined Cochin East in the year 2005. She took a break in between and rejoined us in the year 2022. She was working with HDFC Bank for 26 years and now heading the sales of Tile Finance. Her son Naveen is an engineer settled in Dubai. Elder daughter Atira is an architect settled in Bahrain, and younger one Sneha pursuing her MS in Florida. Rotarian Shailaja Prasad as Joint Treasurer for the year 2023-24.
Welcome, Shailaja, to our team.
I would like to invite past presidents, the below past presidents as the advisors to the board. Club trainer, Rotarian Sunny Matthew. Rotarian past president, Isho John as the advisor. Rotarian past president, Meena Vishwanathan. Rotarian past president, Raghu Ramachandran. Rotarian past president, Thomas George. Rotarian past president, Major Donor Anil Thomas. Rotarian past president, Prem Varghese. And we have already Dr. Kuriakos on the stage as the advisor. Last but not the least, the club editor for the year, yourself, Rotarian Kishore Ranganath. Thank you so much.
Baiju. No. Why not? Welcome aboard, Kishore.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. Bravo. Thank you. Thank you, Selvin. Today, we are welcoming a new member to our family. I request past President Rotarian Mohan Ramachandran to introduce the new member. When the member is introduced, he is requested to come to the front of the stage with family.
Good evening, one and all. I have a really large belly to fill in for today. I'm replacing Major Lal in doing one of the introductions. And before I get into that, I would like to wish Aruna and his team a big round of applause for a wonderful year. And also wish the incoming team of Vinu and Sunny and his team also a wonderful year ahead. So, I've not had much time to prepare for this, because this sadistic task was handed over to me only around yesterday evening, and I barely got few minutes with both of them. So half the lies that you're going to hear this evening aren't true. So Thomas Varghese was called Achayan at home. Was born in 1985. To his luck, he was born as my junior in school. And he's currently the owner, founder and director of Square League Ventures Private Limited, and they like to call themselves the capital market experts who are in the business of portfolio mismanagement and financial mess up. I mean, sorry, that was from experience. I meant what is portfolio management and financial planning. And they have an educational wing as well. Speaking about him, his education, there are only part of this which is confirmed, which the rest I have to check. He studied in Bhavan School, Alamakara as well as Girinagar. Apparently, Meena Miss didn't want him there around for too long, so pushed him out to Girinagar. And after that, he went to, he finished his BCom from Cochin College in 2005. And this is the only part that I'm sure of, that he went to SCMS for his PG, because that's where he met somebody. We'll come back to that. He claims that he has done his IAM from Kozhikode and management programming, and he says that he has done his entrepreneur development program from Stanford Business Schools. Apparently this happened in 22 and 23. I really don't know. I've seen him loitering around here all the time. So he says he's done it online. Maybe. So he started his career with banks. He's been in banking and private wealth management with some really big names like ICICI, HSBC, Axis Bank, Biddle Asset Management. And in 2017, he actually left the corporate world and started his venture as a founder and director of Square League, like I said. He apparently loves to read, research, play cricket, watch movies, create content, networking. He's a member of BNI. He was, for a year, member of YI, and now he's found his calling in Rotary. Now, what is not mentioned in his interest is that he also loves to see himself and hear himself talk. So he's got a YouTube channel in his own name, where he apparently tries to dish out financial wisdom, but I would recommend to use your own wisdom in listening to him. So, he found a pretty wife in college, which reminded me of me and Deepthi, you know. So, how we got lucky, how Thomas got lucky, and it made me think all those years back how Deepthi got lucky with me. So her name is Elizabeth Thomas. They studied together in SCMS. No, sorry. He was a 1-year junior. While Thomas was doing his PG in second year, she joined for MBA HR. So Elizabeth was called Winnie at home. Studied in Indian school in Muscat, and then followed up with her college in BITS Pilani in Muscat again. And then Destiny called and she came down to SCMS. She's currently working for the last 12 years as an HR professional and college level getting into financial planning. So Thomas is actually born to late Mr. P.T. Varghese, who was working with Steel Authority of India, who unfortunately passed away in 1997. And his mother is Ms. Jolly Varghese, who's a retired teacher from Bhavins, Elamakara, and incidentally, she was my teacher also. And he has rightly said in a CV, retired teacher and far more popular than all of them put together, which I agree with. And she lived up to her name, was a very, very jolly person. Is still a very, very jolly person. So they have 2 kids, Abel Thomas, who's in the 6th grade with, and Gabrielle Thomas, who's in the LKG, both in Naipunya school. Abel loves swimming and basketball, and according to Thomas, surprise, surprise, Gabriel is very talkative. So I asked his wife what kind of a father he is. So she said, she gave an indirect reply. She said she's the more violent one at home. So I was wondering if she was talking at Thomas or about the kids. So basically, Thomas is very chilled out with the kids, and she is the one who's very strict and putting them in line. So I reached out to Jolly Miss to ask, would you like to say anything about Thomas? And she said, no comments. I do not take responsibility for whatever it is. So what else? Yeah. So I did. Okay, so I asked them both what they don't like too much about each other. So Thomas's version of his wife Winnie is, he hates it when she leaves the lights on, or she doesn't flip the switch off. Now apparently I spoke to her, and this attitude of Thomas flips her off. So I think that's been going on a while in the family. And he also doesn't like the fact that she sleeps while driving or while watching a movie. And all this is too familiar, I think, at most places, so it's okay. Now I asked her what she is not very fond of with him. And the universal truth dawned upon all of us. He snores, which I think recently in a trip where with Anil, me, Abi, and Philip went in, we had a very, very detailed research, and we concluded that it is God's way of punishing the women because they don't let the men talk too much. And the other thing she said is this man lives, dies, and does everything for cricket. And his mother also apparently crips the same. So everything comes to him only after cricket. Everything is put off for cricket. So to my brother Regu, everybody else who's into cricket, we have got one more player. This is pretty much it. All jokes aside, Thomas being my junior, though I've not had, and okay, he also has a sister, Anne, elder to him, who's settled with a family in Kuwait. So all jokes apart, Thomas has been known to me quite well in the last few years. He came as our tenant at home and then became a business relationship. It became a personal relationship. We were together in YA, and now we're together in Rotary. And what I called out, and like I said, half the true, half the lies aren't true. A wonderful guy, a classy cricket player, a wonderful dad, and Thomas everywhere in Cochin East. We have added one more to the roast. So Thomas, Elizabeth, welcome to Cochin East. I hope you don't mind whatever I said. You'll have a wonderful time here, and in case you don't, you can blame him. Have a good evening, guys.
Thank you, Mohan. May I request our Assistant Governor, Rotarian Major Donor Jairaj, to ceremonially induct the new member.
Good evening, friends. I'm from Rotary Club of Cochin City, and I'm standing in front of our parent club. President Rotarian Vinu Mammen and First Lady, immediate past President Rotarian Arun Reddy and his gracious hand, dignitaries on and off the dais, and my friends in Rotary. To support our great organization, Rotary, it is the duty of every club to add quality members time to time. Now, for the formal induction of the new member, I request all of you to be seated if possible and switch off your mobile during the induction ceremony. Mr. Thomas Varghese, you are in the right club. Welcome to Rotary. You have been invited to join our organization based on your vocation. I am delighted to inform you that Rotary is an international organization which is over 100 years old. We have a membership strength of 12 lakhs across the globe. You should regard your admission to the worldwide organization of Rotary International as a matter of
personal pride and vocational privilege on account of the classification of investment counselor that has been loaned to you, which you shall always treasure as a precious trust. On this solemn occasion, would you solemnly pledge? Please rise. That you accept our motto, service above self, to be the ideal of your life, that you shall abide the constitution and bylaws of our organization, that you shall serve the community by the way of vocation, that you shall pay the club dues on demand, that you shall attend the meeting regularly. If you do pledge, raise your right hand and say, I do. I now formally admit you to the membership in this club that gives you honor and privilege to join the family of Rotary. You will be known as Rotarian, your spouse, Anne, and children Annettes. Fellow Rotarians, let us welcome our newest member and his family with a standing ovation. Thank you, Rotarians. Please be seated. To mark the beginning, I now fix the lapel, our emblem, and present the Rotary mandate. I will now continue with my address. I have two warning. One from the President, along with the invite. I have to make my address very short. Second one, I always, in Rotary Circle, whenever I go for meetings, I always say about your club, and this is really a model club. ഇന്നലെ GGR doctor എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറഞ്ഞു ഇനി അത് പറയരുത് കണ്ണു വയ്ക്കരുത് it is going fine. Congratulations, Arun. I don't have to explain. It's here, whatever you have done. Well done, the club and Arun, with your leadership. Special mention to the Global Grant Project Kelkamo and Nadanangadi. Kochinangadi, sorry. All the best, President. ഒരു ചെറിയ പ്രോബ്ലം ഉള്ള ഇടയ്ക്ക് I get a call, from Rotarian Vinu. കുറച്ച് കാര്യം ചോദിക്കേണ്ട അപ്പോഴേ പേടിയാവും because he is more knowledgeable than me about Rotary. അവസാനം പറഞ്ഞു നിർത്തി, give me the number of the secretariat. I will start calling them also, let them also start working. So I am sure you will do the best. I bring the greetings from our district governor, Rotarian T.R. Vijayakumar, and let us all understand his vision and the district priority through a short video presentation.
S. School support. Adoption of schools, scholarships, water purifiers, classrooms, smart classrooms, toilets, health, eye, hearing, and dental. M. Mental health. Support to mental health centers, addiction programs, support to special children's schools. learning disability, sensory parks, counseling. I, infant care and mother health, nutrition and health checkups, counseling, support to infants and mothers. Creche and nurseries, supporting maternal health, immunization. L, livelihood. Job fairs, employment for differently abled, RCCs and microfinance. Vocational training, career counseling. E, environment. Adoption of village, adoption of roads, streets, awareness program on environment. Water conservation including check dams, rainwater harvesting etc. Tree planting, microforests and kitchen gardens. Surgeries to correct facial deformities and create beautiful smiles. Fulfill a wish.
This is what the priority projects for the district this year. I'm sure our president will do the needful for that, and all the best. I'll be there for any support between the club and the secretariat.
Thank you, Rotarian Jayaraj. We would like to recognize the presence of our invited guest, Rotarian Jayashankar, past DRFCC. We all know how he has helped us for our global grant project. President Kochi United, Nashid. Secretary Kochi United, Deepa Alex.
Our club is 52 years old, and we have a veteran in our club who has completed 50 years in Rotary Club of Cochin East. And now we're going to honor him. Rotarian past President PHF Vinu Mammen will introduce him.
Today, I stand before you to honor and recognize the remarkable achievements of Rotarian Isho John, a man whose careers and contributions have left an incredible mark on the fields of engineering, business, and community service. Rotarian Isho John embarked on his professional journey as an electrical engineer with the Reunion Engineering Company. However, driven by his entrepreneurial spirit, he took a leap of faith and founded his own company, Imperial Engineering Company, after resigning from Reunion in 1971. It is worth mentioning that he obtained an A-grade electrical contractor's license in 1972, which demonstrated his commitment to excellence and quality in his work. Throughout his illustrious career, he undertook numerous projects, leaving his mark on prestigious organizations such as TCM, TCC, the Madra Courts, Chakola Spinning Mills, the Madras Spinning Mills, Carbon and Chemicals, Kinfra, Cochin, Kasargod and Talasheri, the Info Park Kochi, and the Techno Parks Trivandrum and Kollam. His company handled products of renowned brands such as the Otis Elevators, Philip Instruments, Alvin Refrigerators, and Hyderabad Asbestos. In fact, he became a channel partner for ABB India Limited, playing a vital role in the marketing of ring main units in Kerala. Not content with excelling solely in the engineering and business domains, he also ventured into film distribution under the banner Angel Films, a successful partnership firm. And through this venture, he successfully distributed notable films like Sharapanjaram, Opol, Trishna, Aksharangal, and many more. In 1973, Mr. Isho John became a Rotarian after he joined the Rotary Club of Cochin East, marking his beginning of journey in community service. Over the years, he held various positions at both the club and district levels, showcasing his dedication to the principles and values of Rotary. In the year 1982-83, he was honored with the position of president, where he displayed exemplary leadership and commitment to the Rotary cause. Furthermore, he played a crucial role as the founder-treasurer of the Rotary Club of Cochin East Service Trust. It is noteworthy that he worked hand in hand with fellow Rotarians to construct the Rotary Trade School, a testament of his vision and dedication to providing education skill training to the community. Presently, he serves as the chairman of the trust, continuing his invaluable contributions. Rotarian Isho John hails from the renowned Kurramannil family of Central Travancore, where he cultivated a strong and loving family. His supportive wife and Grace Auntie has been his pillar of strength throughout his journey. Together they have raised 3 wonderful children. Both his sons have followed their father's footsteps and are actively involved in his business. Binu Isho John is a member and past president of the Rotary Club of Cochin Knights, and Ebi Isho, our own Annette, is a past president of our own club. His daughter Bindu is a software engineer and has dedicated herself to training and supporting autistic disabled children. And son-in-law is an IT professional, and both of them are in Bangalore. In addition to his professional accomplishments, Mr. Isho John has made significant contributions to various organizations and community initiatives. As the founder director of Marthoma Educational Society, he has played a pivotal role in promoting education and shaping the future of countless students. He was also the founding secretary of the A-Grade Electrical Contractors Association. Recognizing his expertise and commitment, the government of Kerala appointed him as a member of the Kerala State Electricity Licensing Board. Furthermore, he made notable contributions to the hospitality industry, and as the managing director of Rotel Resort, the company that promoted our Gymkhana Club, is also the founding secretary of the club. His commitment to lifelong learning and engagement is evident in his memberships of esteemed organizations like the Kerala Management Association, the YMCA, the Regional Sports Club, Lotus Club, Century Club, and he actively participates and contributes to all their activities. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Isho John, Rotarian Isho John's professional and social commitments as well as his achievements are an inspiration to all of us. His unwavering dedication, entrepreneurial spirits, and community engagements have positively impacted numerous lives and institutions. Today, we are here to celebrate his remarkable journey and express our heartfelt gratitude to his invaluable contributions. Let's all strive to emulate his passion, commitment, and spirit of service to our own endeavors. Thank you.
I request Rotarian Vinu, Rotarian Jairaj, GGR Rotarian Kuriakos to honor Rotarian past president MPHF Isho John. Request Grace Auntie to also join Isho Uncle. Ibi, Gina, kids, please join. Thank you. Our club editor, Rotarian Kishore is ready with the first edition of Easter Lines. May I request GGR Rotarian Kuriakos Anthony to hand over the copy of Easter Lines to Senior Past President Rotarian Meena Vishwanath.
Thank you. And now for felicitation. We request our Governor's Group representative, Rotarian Dr. Kuriakose Anthony, to address the club.
Respected dignitaries, on and off the dais, my friends in Rotary, aunts, aunts, and all invited guests, very good evening to one and all. Today, I stand here beaming with pride on being able to represent East at the district level. And I do bring greetings from our Governor, Rotarian Vijay Kumar. As always, Cochin East has achieved remarkable milestones and has made a significant impact in our District 3201 last year. Let me congratulate and appreciate the outgoing President, Rotarian Arunas Reddy, his Secretary, Rotarian Jaya, and the whole team for a splendid work. Our Kelkamo project has become a signature product in the recent years in our district when hearing aid is talked about. Coming to my official duty, a few years back, I overheard someone inquiring to one of our Rotarians what his profession was. His spontaneous answer was, "I'm a retired person and my job is Rotary." Friends, you should all have figured out who this person is. It's none other than our President, Rotarian Vinu Mammen. My friends, these comments perfectly capture the dedication of our President. If Kelkamo has reached this level, one of the main contributors for the success of conducting the camps is none other than Vinu. He has been in and out every day behind the school persons to conduct the camps. Well, I can vouch for this, that as he was my secretary, and I know him, how much he is committed to serve the needy. Well, now it's the moment, Vinu, to take lead and steer us to glory. You, along with your young secretary, Rotarian Matthew Sunny, are a perfect blend. Best wishes to Rotarian Vinu and his team for a fruitful year ahead. Promising you full support from the district side and as a true Easterian. Together, let's create a lasting changes in our communities and in ourselves and bring out more smiles in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Kuriakose. Let me request our sister club president, Rotarian Nashid, to felicitate our president.
Good evening, one and all. Respected President Vinu, AG Jayaraj, dignitaries on and off the dais. It's been great to be here and then acknowledge on behalf of sister clubs, to give a warm welcome and warm support to the President Vinu. Vinu, as you all know, is a very seasoned Rotarian, and I met him first during our pets. So there were quite a few questions, there were quite a few sessions. And then I remember he was answering, even more than the lecturer, or even more than the trainer for that matter. So I'm sure, you've got a great captain, a great pilot on board. And then I'm sure, he'll definitely ensure a smooth landing. And with him, you will have a greater scale, greater heights. He'll ensure that, Rotary Club of Cochin East will be achieving greater heights. So on behalf of sister clubs, I wish Rotarian Vinu and the new secretary, Matthew Sunny, the very best, and all support from our sister clubs. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotarian Nashid. Next, we request Rotary Club of Cochin East President-elect, Rotractor Unnikrishnan R. Menon to felicitate the club.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Rotarians, aunts, fellow Rotractors, and most importantly, our esteemed Rotary President, Rotarian Vinu Mammen. Today, I stand before you in my official capacity as the President of Rotary Club of Cochin East to felicitate our esteemed parent club President, Rotarian Vinu Mammen. But before I do that, I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to congratulate the outgoing President, Rotarian Arun S. Reddy, and Secretary Rotarians Jaya Subramaniam, along with the entire team, for the exuberant work and outstanding achievements during the past year. Last year, I had the privilege of welcoming Arun Uncle, and I must say it was one of the best Rotary years I have experienced. As both an Anet and a Rotractor, I witnessed firsthand the dedication and passion that Arun Uncle and his team brought to the table. Their tireless efforts and unwavering commitment inspired us all and paved the way for remarkable achievements. And now, as we embark upon a new chapter, I want to express my heartfelt congratulations to Vinu Uncle and his team for taking on the mantle of leadership. I have a special bonding with Vinu Uncle, and he's also someone we Rotractors know very well. Over time, we have developed a deep bond with him, and he has been a constant source of support and guidance in our endeavors. His dedication and passion for service are truly remarkable, and I have no doubt that he will continue to inspire us all in the years to come. As we celebrate this momentous occasion, it is important for us to recognize that the Rotary Club of Cochin East is reaching a significant milestone, celebrating 50 years of service. We are incredibly fortunate to have Vinu Uncle as our parent club president during this historic period. His presence and leadership will undoubtedly guide us towards even greater achievements as we continue to our journey of service. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Cochin East, I would like to extend the warmest wishes to Rotarian Vinu Mammen, his entire board, and all the members of the Rotary Club. May this year be filled with fruitful endeavors, impactful projects, and the joy that comes from making a positive difference in the lives of others. Once again, congratulations to all, and may the Rotary Club of Cochin East continue to thrive and make a lasting impact in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotractor Unni. We now have Intractor Aaron Anthony, President-elect of Rotary Club of Cochin East, representing the 4 Intract clubs.
Good evening to the entire Rotary family, as well as my loving uncles, aunts, and friends from Rotary Cochin East. As the Intract Club President, it is my first official task to congratulate Rotarian Vinu Mammen, the captain, the president of Cochin East 23-24. However, it is difficult to do that because Vinu Uncle is not easily charmed by flattery or colorful words. The only way I can express my admiration for Vinu Uncle, a man of actions and deeds, is by promising that we the Intractors will work to emulate your punctuality, organizing capacity, discipline, and commitment to service. Despite our limited resources, we shall make an effort to do tiny yet meaningful tasks with great love and dedication. However, that is only one aspect of Vinu Uncle. On the other side is a doting grandfather, an affectionate uncle who loves to treat us with our favorite dishes and is eager to mentor us. We Intractors are confident of his assistance wherever and whenever we need it. Along with Vinu Uncle is Rohan Uncle, the Secretary of Rotary Cochin East, a person of few words and great dedication. We are sure to be well guided by his composed, kind, and systematic conduct. And of course, our dear aunts, Bean Auntie, Jis Auntie, Revati Auntie. We are looking forward to working together with all of you. Before I conclude, Intractor Secretary Dia, I, and the other Intractors want to wish our Cochin East family a very happy and meaningful Rotary year 23-24. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. We'll have a small moment now. Our Rotarian Isho John uncle would like to say a few words.
President Vinu, past President Reddy, incoming secretaries and officials of Cochin East. It is a great day of pride for India, having launched the Chandrayaan-3, and for me it is a proud day being recognized by Cochin East family members. It is a proud and privileged to be here to say thanks for the great introduction Mr. Rekhu Ramayendran has made. As he has explained, I served as President GSR for the 12 clubs in those days. Not GSR, Assistant Governor position presently. And during my period, Cochin Midtown was formed, and I happened to be the first governor from our junior clubs, Ajit, Rotarian Ajit. My governor was Rotarian R. Ratnam of TVS, and next year I was GGR when Joseph Jacob was the governor. A lot of expansion in Rotary has happened during that period, and I was in charge of those clubs like Perumbavoor, Kodamangalam, Paravur, no, not Paravur, and many, about 6 clubs I think during that year in this area. Cochin, Fort Cochin, like that. I congratulate and appreciate the services rendered by Rotarian Arun during the last year. And coming to the incoming team with Vinu Mammen leading us as president, I am happy to wish them all success. Dreams and determination. Dreams the best source of renewable energy. Dreams get you started, but determination gets you through. With these few words, I thank all the Rotarians of Cochin East for bestowing me on special recognition on completion of these 50 years of Rotary service. Thank you.
Thank you, Isho uncle. May I call upon Secretary Rotarian Matthew Sunny to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, dear friends in Rotary. Hope you all are eagerly waiting for the Bada Khana. I do not wish to keep you all waiting any further, and since the children are waiting for the bell to ring, on behalf of our President, his team of office bearers, and members of Rotary Club of Cochin East, I express my sincere thanks to our AG Rotarian Jairaj TS, GGR Rotarian Dr. Kuriakos Anthony, President and Secretaries from our sister clubs, and other invited guests for accepting our invitation and coming over here to grace this installation ceremony of our 52nd President. I will be failing in my duty if I do not thank the staff of Mercy Estate, and I thank them. Thank you all.
Thank you, Secretary Matthew. Ladies and gentlemen, we conclude our proceedings today with the national anthem. We're all requested to rise.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
The installation meeting of Rotary Club of Cochin East is adjourned for fellowship and dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come forward for a group photo very quickly. Selvin.
All Rotarians and ants, please, Rotarians, ants of Cochin East, please come together for a photograph.
President, congratulations. Thank you very much. Rotarians, please close the bar and come for the photograph, no? Please, Chako, Ganesh, we need to finish this, yeah. Ladies, please come. Ladies, please come. Prem, just bring this guys, yeah. Chris. Come on. Pramod, please come here. Elias, you can have them later.